going on, everyone? I wanted to make a video about what you should look out for when you're looking to pick up a set of LS cylinder heads. Right here I have a set of 706 heads, and these things are cracked. How did I know? Because I was going to sell these on eBay, and I really just don't, I don't have a lot of the tools to do things right, so I sell them as heads that need rebuilt. I started watching videos on YouTube, and I heard that the Castech heads are like the ones that crack. And the Castech mark is right here. That mark right there is Castech. That's how you tell the difference between a Castech head and a GM head. I think would have this mark right here. This is a 243 head, and I think a GM head would have that mark, and it would also say GM on it. But actually, well, this one says GM too, so you can't tell the difference. You have to look at this mark right here. So if you go to the junkyard and buy a set of 706 heads, this is what you have to look for right here. Do you see that? That is an indication of a cracked cylinder head. See that crack right there? The coolant will actually seep up through there. And I seen this on a YouTube video. This guy still had the head on the car, and he was pressurizing the coolant with air. And he had it up to a high PSI, and it was just barely seeping through there. And what it did was it boiled all the car, which is great actually, because I didn't even have to do anything to these. I just looked at it and I'm like, oh my God, I got a cracked set of heads. So these are going back. These are going back where I got them. And yeah, so watch out for that, guys. Also, this one right here, like this one, it's not that way, but I'm starting to think, see, nothing. So this one's good, maybe, but I have to figure out how to build a rig of some kind to like pressure test these things, because there's no way I can afford, if I'm going to sell these on eBay, there's no way I can afford to pay a machine shop to check them out. And you know, I can take the valves out and lap them, and then you know, tank these things, and I'm about to buy an ultrasonic cleaner, so I'll be able to do all this. But the thing is that I got to be able to like make some money, so, and that's what this is all about. But I also want to give my customers something good. I don't want to give them junk, you know, because I'm selling these heads for $300-400 a set after they're cleaned up, and I lap the valves and check the guides, and if they need new valve seals, I put new valve seals in it. Like I sell good sets of heads, and I just started doing this, and I just learned that that is a quick way to tell if you got a cracked set of heads. So now I'm going around, I'm running around my shop looking at every single set of heads that I have. Like right here, this is, well, a different marking. I don't even know what that is, but I'm looking, and like this head doesn't have that problem. So, I mean, I don't know. But also, when I pulled this, I have an LH6 over here. And I pulled this apart, and this cylinder right here was just filled with coolant. I don't know what the hell is going on. Sorry, I'm jittery. I'm not good at holding the camera. But I need to get this block pressure tested, because if it's good, I'll be able to get about $400 to $500 out of it. So, because it's aluminum, and it doesn't need bored. I just want to make sure that it checks out to be a good block. Okay, there's the pistons and rods out of it. I sell those too. Oh, here, this, well, there's this is the cylinder that had all the no, well, one of these, anyway, one of these cylinders are the ones that had, is the one that had all the coolant. And you can just tell, I mean, when I took the crank, well, the crank has like milky oil all over it, so I'm like, oh God, well, the block might be good. I hope the block's good. That's what's really worth all the money. And this set of heads, I had suspicion might be cracked as well, because it could have been a head gasket, but I took these valves out, cleaned them up, checked the best I could, and I really just can't tell. I have to get these pressure checked. It's worth the money for me to take it to the machine shop now. These are 243 heads, so I'll get, if these check out to be good, I'll clean them up, lap the valves, and get about 300, 350 out of them. And some of you guys are like, oh my God, why would somebody pay that much? Well, think about it. Some people don't live next to abundance of junkyards, okay? Some people live way up north in Alaska or something, and they need a set of heads, or they need whatever it might be, you know? For the same reason Dawn soap sells for more expensive than it does at the Dollar Tree on Amazon, you know, it's the same thing. So I just wanted to make this video. I hope I'm not rambling. Like, this is my first actual video. So I have another thing. I'm working on a set of ported heads. This is for my 6.2, okay? These heads are $7.99s. They don't have a GM mark on them, and they don't have a GM mark, and they don't have a casting mark. So I don't know where they came from, but they're $7.99 heads, so I know that they, you know, are, I don't know. You know what? I'm just talking out my ass now. I really just don't know where the hell they came from, but I mean, I pulled them off an LS engine, so come on. I'm also noticing differences in coolant passages here. On these 706 heads, check this out, guys. This is freaking radical. Look at the size of the coolant ports on the 706. And I'm going to bring this 243. This is a 243 head. I'm going to bring this 243 head over here. I want you to look. Look how small that is. Look how big those are. I'm going to zoom out so you can actually see the difference. See that? These are so much bigger than this right here. And like that one is way bigger than that. So the Castech heads, in all honesty, just stay away from them. Just stay away from them. And the Castech mark is right here. So, and you know, if you want to trust it, if it doesn't have that crack, that is where they crack, right there. That's exactly the same place where the other guy on YouTube had his cracked. I don't know his video, but that's exactly the same place. This one doesn't have it. I tell you what, dude, I really just don't trust it. I don't trust it, and I kind of wish, like, here's the other head, my other 706 that I'm putting on, or no, my 799 that I'm putting on my 6.2, and so, yeah, guys, that's it, man. I guess I'll make another video, because I'm noticing a lot of these stuff about these LS engines that not a lot of people are making videos about, so I'm gonna start making them, all right? Because I'm buying a lot of these and parting them out. I'm making some pretty good money doing it, you know, because I'm buying them cheap enough. Like, I'm not raping people. I'm not raping people, but I'm putting time into checking if this stuff's good and sending it to people that might not be able to go to junkyards. You know, they don't have, like, they might live in a state where the nearest junkyard is 3 hours away, and they have to go and pull it, and it's going to take them 2 days, and it's so far away that they got to stay at a hotel. Like, dude, sometimes it's just cheaper to buy a $350 set of heads on eBay than it is to go to the junkyard and pull a set for $100, okay? So just remember that before you think, oh my God, you're overcharging for cylinder heads. Bro, I'm taking them apart, cleaning them, and just lapping the valves if they need it. Normally I just do it anyways because it's not very time consuming. It's fairly quick. And then I'll put the valve seals in if those aren't good, and they don't have to do anything. Just put them on the engine. So, I mean, I feel like it's a pretty good deal to pay $300 for a set of heads that have already had that done. You can just bolt right on. No, I don't resurface them, but I tell the customer that. I say, hey, dude, if you want these resurfaced, go ahead. All I know is set a red Scotch-Brite pad to get all the gasket material off of it. And, you know, just fucking put the bolts in and send her, dude. Just put the bolts in and send her, dude. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys on the next video. Oh, my name's Mike, by the way. I mean, I don't know. Leave a comment, whatever. Subscribe. Because I'm going to start, like, there's so much stuff I've noticed about LS engines that I want to put on here because I know there's a lot of people building them. And, all right, talk to you later.